Michael Myers versus Chucky, who would win? Today, we're diving into an epic showdown between two horror legends, Michael Myers and Chucky. Michael Myers, the masked killer from the Halloween franchise, represents pure evil, lurking in the shadows. On the other hand, we have Chucky, the infamous good guy doll with a dark twist, who became a serial killer after transferring his soul into a doll. These two characters have terrified audiences for decades, and we're here to explore their strengths, weaknesses, and what might happen if they faced off in an ultimate battle. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Michael Myers, the embodiment of evil. Michael Myers is truly a symbol of horror, as easily recognizable with his signature white mask and messy brown hair peeking through. He wears blue coveralls, which only add to his unsettling presence. What makes him terrifying is not just his appearance, but his personality. Michael is mute and emotionless, an embodiment of pure, unrelenting evil. He doesn't speak. Instead, he silently stalks his victims with a chilling calmness. His inhuman strength allows him to overpower just about anyone who crosses his path, making him unstoppable. Michael also has extreme durability, as he can take severe injuries and keep going, which often leads to jaw-dropping moments in the films. And let's not forget his stealth. He creeps up on his victims, striking fear before they even notice he's there. Armed with nothing but a signature chef's knife, he's ready to hunt anyone who dares cross his path. Chucky, the killer doll. Now, let's shift gears to Chucky. Originally a serial killer named Charles Lee Ray, he found himself in a dire situation before dying from a gunshot wound. In a clever twist, he transferred his soul into a good guy doll using a voodoo ritual, and that's when the mayhem began. Chucky may look like an innocent doll, but underneath that plastic exterior is a devious mind driven by revenge and chaos. His cunning, and be warned, he may be short, but his strength is surprisingly that of a full-grown man. Chucky often uses various sharp objects, not just his knife, making him a dangerous opponent who knows how to get creative with his kills. Over time, his motivations have shifted. He even starts to enjoy his new life as a doll after the events of Seed of Chucky. There's no denying that Chucky brings flair and dark humor along with fear to the horror scene. The showdown, who would win? Picture this, a dark, deserted house where Michael and Chucky find themselves in an unexpected face-off. The atmosphere is thick with tension as Michael lurks silently, waiting for the right moment to strike. He's got the advantage of stealth and the ability to silently approach his prey, while Chucky relies on his clever tricks and unpredictability. If we think about Michael's sheer brute force, he can easily overpower Chucky if he gets his hands on him. But Chucky, on the other hand, is no ordinary doll. He's resourceful and will use his environment to his advantage. Chucky might try distracting Michael by throwing objects or setting traps for him, testing the limits of his patience. However, when it comes to physical confrontation, Michael's inhuman strength raises the stakes. Imagine Chucky trying to surprise Michael, only to find himself overpowered and thrown against a wall. But can Chucky outsmart Michael and keep his distance? If he can find a way to use sneak attacks, it might just give him the edge he needs. The mental game between them would make for an intense battle. Ultimately, the winner of this showdown could hinge on strategy. Michael's relentless power versus Chucky's cleverness in a nail-biting series of encounters. Conclusion, the final thoughts. After breaking down their strengths and weaknesses, it's hard to say who would come out on top. Michael Myers embodies pure strength and terror, making him a fearsome opponent. However, Chucky's cunning and resourcefulness shouldn't be underestimated. In the end, it might just come down to who plays their cards right in this iconic battle. What do you think? Who would you put your money on, Michael with his unstoppable nature, or Chucky with his sly tricks? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more thrilling content. Until next time, stay spooky.